G'day Burnout fans, it's Flinty here. We're down at Pro West in Maddington. Mark's opened up his workshop for us to come and check out some of the weapons that they've currently got in the build down here. You've seen a few of the cars out of the workshop over the last sort of 12 months. We just did a feature on on Michael's nasty VK about a month ago. Todd's nasty Hx1 Tunner. We saw that about 12 months ago. That's currently undergoing a bit of an engine freshen up and rebuild. Expect that to come out and sound even crankier than it was. So we're looking forward to seeing that back out. And Sam's Bad Habit. We've seen that out a little bit this season at a number of events, and he's done a heap of street driving in it as well. So 3 killer cars out of the workshop already, and yeah, we're just going to do a quick walk around the workshop and have a look and see what's here. So watch this space. We're going to have some more videos coming up over the next week and month. So we've got a dyno video planned next week for a killer street car. But some of the burnout cars that are due to come out of this workshop, predominantly for, yeah, they're aiming for West Coast nats, which is good. So we should see some weapons ready to hit the burnout pad in November. So yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys, and yeah, check this out. First up, we got Grant's Hx1 Tunner. Something completely different, a car that you'd never expect to probably see on a burnout pad. Yeah, you heard that right. This thing is going to hit the pad in a big way. It's not just a HX with an Overlander kit on it. This thing was actually built probably 20 years ago with an off-road racing HQ chassis underneath it, specifically for desert racing. Used to run a naturally aspirated NASCAR engine. This thing is now getting the full Pro West treatment with a blown injected 406 cube small block Chev. The car's just come out of real restorations after a full paint job. Panel and paint's all done there. Car's just been delivered to Pro West in the last week for pretty much engine to be built. Car's been they've got a dummy block in there at the moment with the heads and everything on it, just to get the exhaust all fabbed up. Thing's going to be running a twin custom 4-inch exhaust. Full engine it's got to be built. Looking at all the fuel tanks and the tune, obviously coming out of Pro West as well. This thing is going to be angry. If you think nasty Qe, this thing's going to sound very, very similar to how nasty Qe is running. Yeah, dry sump, big and ugly hat, full dart block, dart heads, with a 12 amp magneto on it, and yeah, and top it off with a nice big and ugly hat and a mechanical injection. So yeah, should be interesting to see this thing out. Again, we've got a tight deadline on this one, trying to get the car ready for West Coast nats. So yeah, keep an eye on this thing. We'll hope to have maybe a bit of a feature video on this before it actually gets to the show as well. So yeah, watch this space. Another car that's been built in prep for West Coast nats is this VF Calais we've got sitting here. Yeah, you heard that right. It's a VF. I think it's 2017 model. The thing has actually been is a stat write-off. So she's getting a full Pro West treatment again. Some of you might recognise the engine in the car. This was the blown 6 litre out of a blown weapon, which we just did a feature video on only a couple of months ago. So this thing getting full. We'll be getting tuned at Pro West, and apart from that, Pro West have got everything lined up to do a full twin 4-inch exhaust, live axle 9-inch, and some tubs. Hopefully fit some 22 by 12-inch Simmons under the back, and all fab work for tanks and breathers and whatnot. So yeah, watch this space. We'll hopefully get a feature video done on this when she's up and finished. But yeah, this thing's only just been dropped down here in the last couple of weeks, and again, pretty tight deadline to get the car running. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that one. Next up is Dirk's awesome XE Falcon. This car has been around for a number of years. Previously running a 383 Cleveland in it. Wasn't enough for Dirk, so he's stepped it up a little bit, and yeah, full engine rebuild. Now she's running a 400 cube Cleveland with a set of CHI heads on it. This thing should be on the dyno in the next week or so, and we'll be down here to check out what it does. So we'll do a full feature on it at that point in time. Crew down here, they're aiming for north of 550 at the tyres from a naturally aspirated Windsor in this thing. So yeah, watch this space, and yeah, that's a genuine street car. So should be interesting. Last car up for the tour today is this unreal Vk Commodore. Now it doesn't look like much at the moment, but watch this space. This thing is going to turn some heads, I guarantee it. And we will be doing a bit more of a follow-up on this car over the next 6 to 12 months as things progress. Let's just say it's aiming for sevens, looking at taking on the radial crew. Something a little bit different. Thing's going to be running a 434 cube aluminium Chev, Brodex block, Brodex heads, and thing's going to be jamming an unreal amount of boost down its neck with a reverse rotation 130mm Pro Charger running off the front of the crank. So Pro West have got the job here to basically do everything on the car. We've got tubs, the chassis, the diff, running a 40 spline diff in it, full cage, all the tanks, and yeah, more importantly, the engine build is going to be something that yeah, should be really, really cool. So watch this space, we'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and watch this space. We will have some more features coming out very shortly.